Welcome to this episode of That Happened Here. These videos in this series focus primarily on the places around us, showing that some significant historical events happen right around where we live. However, in this episode, we can't help but focus on an individual who weaved in and out of the narrative of so many historical events. George Carr Round was born in 1839 in Pennsylvania. He left Wesleyan University in Connecticut in 1861 to enlist in the Union Army. He was present at the Battle of the Crater at Petersburg and then served in the Signal Corps as an officer. While on leave before the war's end, he saw John Wilkes Booth perform in Richard III in Washington, D.C., just about a month before Booth assassinated President Lincoln. Returning to North Carolina, he established, based on the orders of General William T. Sherman, a signal station on the dome of the North Carolina state capitol. From there, Round sent the last signal of the war using colorful signal rockets to transmit the message, "On earth peace, goodwill toward men." After the war, he graduated from Wesleyan University and Columbia Law School in New York City. Before leaving New York, he saw Charles Dickens' final public reading in the United States, as Dickens left for England the next day and died shortly after. Round moved to Manassas, Virginia in 1868 and quickly established a law and real estate practice. He served as Prince William County's Commonwealth Attorney, Town Clerk, Postmaster, Tax Commissioner, on the newly established Town Council, and as a delegate in the Virginia General Assembly. Round was responsible for naming new streets in town and ensured that the new county courthouse was built at the intersection of Lee and Grant Streets on land which he donated. Round was a proponent of public education, and in 1869 he established the county's first public school, sadly for white children only, in the Asbury Methodist Episcopal Church. In 1872, he convinced the county school board, of which he was a member, to build the first purpose-built school in Manassas. He served on the board and was the legal advisor to Jenny Dean's Manassas Industrial School for Colored Youth. He also donated land for the Osborne sisters to build their Manassas Institute. After the war, Round became involved in veterans activities and spent years trying to create a national park around the monuments being erected on the Manassas battlefield. He, with the assistance of former Confederate officer Edmund Berkeley, conceived and organized the 1911 Manassas Peace Jubilee, which featured a speech from President William Howard Taft. Round died at his Manassas home in 1918 and was buried at Arlington National Cemetery. His obituary in the Manassas Journal stated, "There is evidence everywhere, tangible and intangible, financial, physical and grounds and buildings, educational, moral, and religious, of his having lived for the general welfare." 12 years after his death, the Manassas National Battlefield Park was created at a scale even larger than he had hoped. In 1986, the Manassas School Board built a new elementary school and named it to honor Round.